Hello class, we will continue with our problem solving in list, right? I told you yesterday that list is a very important topic in your syllabus because if you look at the CBSE papers, you will find that the question from list is there invariably in every year, and in some cases not only one, there are two questions given, right? But always the questions will come in the form of functions, right? Now, by now you have understood that if you know how to write a full program, it's not a very difficult job to put it like a function also, right? One of the questions which I will discuss today is again slightly towards the difficult side, because I'm not discussing any easy questions with you in my sessions, because I'm sure that you have done list pretty well in class 11, and the easier ones you'll be able to solve by yourself. Okay, so I will discuss only which are little complicated and slightly difficult. Fine. So there is one question given, like imagine there is a list given to us like this: 12, 45, 78, 11, okay, 19, 44 and 65. These are all the elements stored in a list, fine. A list is given to you, or maybe a list is input, whatever it is. What you have to do now, you have to put, first of all let me tell you, the list will always have odd number of elements, okay. It's given in the question that the list will contain odd number of elements. At no circumstances list will have even number of elements present in it. So like look at this, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Odd number of elements are there. What you have to do is, you have to find out the highest number from here. Highest number will come at the center of the list. So who is the highest number? So you can easily make out 78 is the highest number. So 78 will come at the center of the list. How do you know this is the center of the list? Look at this. 3 cells are blank here. 3 cells are blank on the other side. You can easily find this out if the length of, say my list name is P. This is giving you 7. So if you take a variable, simple variable like whatever it is, say meat, fine. The meat will give you the meat point of that. But we don't have to go into such complicated things. First let us understand the question. Okay. So this will go at the center of the list, the highest number. And then what will happen? Then the next highest number will go to the left, and the next highest number will go to the right. Again left, again right, again left, again right. That is how it will be arranged. That means if I find the next highest number after 78, we can see the next highest number is 65. So 65 will go to the left side of it, and the next highest number, who is the next highest? Next highest is 45. 45 will go to the right side. So one has gone alternately on the left, the other one has gone to the right. Again find the next highest. We have already considered 45, 78, 65. These three are done. Out of the remaining, next highest is 44. So 44, again the turn will come to the left. It will be always starting from left. First is left, second highest will go to the right. Next highest will go to the left, the next will go to the right. After you put the highest number in the center, okay. So now look at this, we are left out with basically 19 will go there, and then we have 11 and 12. So obviously 12 will come here, 11 will go there. That is what we got to do. So I'm just repeating the question once again. What you have to do is, you have to find whosoever is the highest number from the list. Highest number will go to the center of the list, and then alternately starting from the left and right, the numbers in descending orders will be arranged. That means after taking the highest number, the second highest will go to the left, third highest will go to the right, okay, fourth highest will go to the left, fifth highest will go to the right. This is how alternately the numbers will be arranged. So obviously if I take this kind of a list, my output will be this, fine. Let us see now how to do this. Okay, I have solved it in my own way. As I told you that this kind of problems have a number of ways to do. there are different solutions possible. So if you think that you will spend some time investing how we can make it in a slightly different way, you are most encouraged from my side to do that. Please think if there is any other way to do, if you have time. And if you're okay with my algorithm or the program that I am doing, then you follow this up. Let me tell you what I have done here. Okay, I have taken a normal list here. You can input this also, right? Now in this question, like the previous one, you remember I told you you are not permitted to use a second list, but here there is no such condition given. Wherever I got the question from, it was not mentioned that you cannot take a second list to help you. So that is why I took a blank list Q. Okay, Q is the blank list. My target is that slowly what I will do is I will arrange all the elements in Q. Okay, I will all the elements in Q from P as per the required things. That means alternately on the right and left. So P is the list given to me, and I will prepare it as per the given question in Q, and then I will display Q. That's what I've thought. Fine. So basically what I've done, look at this, I've taken a loop. Okay. What is that loop? This loop is basically to see the highest number at different stages. One thing is quite obvious, that every step you have to find out the highest number. Once you find the highest number, look at this, what I've done basically. Say at the first occasion I found the highest number from this cell. Which cell? From the second cell I will find the highest number, because my numbers are like this. 78 comes in the second cell. So I will find the highest number from the second cell, and the number is 78. Once the 78 is placed in my Q array, this is my Q blank array, right? Once it is placed in the Q array, fine, what I will do, I will just put a 0 over there. Okay? Why I will put a 0 over there? So that I can find the next highest number. Otherwise 78 will be always highest. So to remove that possibility, it can be done in different other ways also. I have found this is the easiest method for everyone to understand. Fine. So I put a 0 over there. Second time, my highest number will be 65. So once 65 is taken out and placed in the target array, that is the Q, again I will put a 0 over there. So this way, as soon as I find the highest number, the next highest number, and the highest number is fetched and placed in the target array, in the respected cell where the number was found from, there I will put a value 0. So at the end what will happen? P will be a list having all zeros, because all numbers will be taken out from P. Fine? Okay. So what I have done, look at this, I have taken a loop. Okay. Loop is going up to the length. Okay. All the cells. Now every time, look at this, when the I loop starts, I took temp equal to P0 and K equal to 0. That means if I take this example, temp will be 12 and K equal to 0, fine, because temp equal to P0, P0 is basically, this is my P list and this is 12. Now the inner loop, look at this, there is another loop here, J loop. J loop finds out if there is a bigger number than this. With respect to this, we will go through the entire list or entire array to look for the highest number. So keeping this in mind, I have gone through again the whole list. Look at this. I have taken the loop J range up to length Pj, that means all the cells. If any of the cell is carrying a value more than 10, obviously I will find many times the value will be more than 12. So finally what will happen? Highest number will be 78. Okay. So when this loop gets over, okay, when this loop gets over, J loop gets over, what will happen? We will have the highest number stored in temp and K will store that location. So when the loop is over, what will happen? Temp will have the highest number, 78, and K will have the location, that is 2. Now what am I doing when the J loop got over? In the cell K, K means 2, there I put 0. What I was talking about, that I will put it 0 over there. Because 78 has been taken by me already. Where is 78? It is stored in 10. Now what am I doing? This is my Q, right? Q is the list, right? I will not draw the cells because list doesn't go by the cell always, because list has many functions which basically are quite different from the arrays. Okay. So what is happening? Look at this. If pk equal to 0, I made it 0. Then I check if I person to double equal to 0. That means if I am talking about an even term, so when I will be equal to 0, when the value of I will be 2, 4, 6, etc. And when I will be 0, I equal to 0, then also this will be 0, right? So 0, when I equal to 0, that means I am talking about my first instance, okay? When you, at the first instance, what I have done, look at this, I did q dot append 10. So 78 will be appended here, 78 will be here. Otherwise, what's happening, next time when you get the highest, next time obviously the value of I will be 1. So this condition will not satisfy. It will satisfy this condition. That time it is doing what? It is inserting at the 0th position and whatever the number you found. So next time temp value will be 60, what was it? 65. So what will happen? 65 will be inserted at the 0th cell. So 65 will be inserted at the 0th cell. So Q will look like this. Fine? Now, next time again I becomes 2. 0. I was 0. That time 78 was inserted in Q. Then I was 1. That time 65 was inserted. And then I will become 2. When I becomes 2, the next highest number is 45. Right? Where 45 goes? Look at this very, very carefully. If 45 satisfies this thing, 2, when I will be equal to 2, this condition will be satisfied. So Q dot append 10. So append means it goes at the end. So 45 will go there. So this is how, look at this, always a number is coming at the left and another number is coming at the right. When you do append, obviously it will go to the right. So if it is the even number, I is even, then it is appending. That means it is going to the right side. And if it is odd, then what am I doing? I am inserting at the 0th place. So it is giving at the left, it is coming at the left hand side. That is why, that is how I maintained left and right, left and right. Left I have done by insert function, right insert I have done by append function. And then you can print the value q, or if you want you can copy the value of q to p, because this is how the p looks like, and print p, that also you can do. Fine. So this is one problem.